Just a few days to go for the Indian Premier League, but the IPL fever is catching up. We were at the jersey launch of Lucknow Super Giants with me, the mentor of the team, Gautam Gambhir. Out of 10, how much are you rating the jersey firstly?
I love the jersey, and I've said that before that I've always played blue. So what better than blue? But then again, the best jersey is the jersey that wins.
That's interesting. That takes me to the next question. How do you see when the team was made last time around? Everyone was of the opinion that this is the best looking team on paper. You finished third. I mean, there are two ways of looking at it. Like it was a debut season, so third isn't that bad. Or the other way of looking at it is you had all the players, could have won it. How do you see your last season?
Well, look, IPL is a completely different beast. You can't compare IPL to any other league across the world, and we all know that how even all the other sides are. And I'm not going to say that we were the best side. I think all the other sides were equally balanced as well. But yes, we did play a reasonable amount of cricket, and your first step is always to qualify for the playoffs, and then after the playoffs, you actually try and finish in the top two. And if you see, we probably missed out on the top two spot by a net run rate. We were actually on the same points as Rajasthan Royals were. So again, these things can happen when you let go of certain opportunities during the tournament. It can actually go on to hurt you in that important stage. And when you finish 3 or 4, you only have one opportunity as compared to when you finish in the top two. You actually have got two opportunities, and that is what you should try to do once you're in that position to qualify in the playoffs and then finish in the top two. We couldn't do that. Eventually, it came back to hurt us.
The one new thing we're going to see this time around, you will finally get to play at your home stadium in Lucknow. Looking forward to that.
Oh, absolutely. I think we are the only franchise which hasn't played so far in a home ground. If you see Gujarat, they were the new franchise that still ended up playing in Ahmedabad. But really looking forward to it because I know that how passionate the UP crowd can be, and more importantly, I think we have to play some really good cricket to make them our loyal fans as well, and that is exactly what we're trying to do.
If there were a few, holes that needed to be plugged, have you plugged it during the auction? I mean, interesting. You let go of someone like a Jason Holder, but you've got a Nicholas Puran. You've got someone like an Amit Mishra back. What was the whole strategy there?
So we all know how dangerous Nicholas can be, and anyways, we had quite a lot of all-rounders last year as well. So we wanted someone who can actually be a finisher as well. So I don't believe in this term called finisher. We wanted a quality and a quality left-hander in the middle as well, who've got the power against spin and fast bowling as well. And Nicholas do give us that option, and he can keep wickets as well if you want to go that way, and which opens the opening slot as well. And more importantly, with Amit Mishra, you're getting a finished product. You're getting the highest wicket taker in the IPL history. So what better that if you have to, and plus the impact player as well. When you've got impact player, you can actually now start thinking about the 12 players. You don't only have to think about 11 players. Who could be your 12th player who can make that impact, how you can use them. So Amit Mishra, obviously, with two wrist spinners, will give us that option. Then in certain conditions, especially go to Chennai or other places where it's gripping, you can actually play both the wrist spinners as well.
Two players I want to talk about. One is Mohsin. He was your standout bowler last time around. I think economy of five something, just unheard of in IPL. But then after that, injured. Is he all fit? Have you had a look at him? Is he there? And the other being Avesh, also had a bit of an injury after that Asia Cup. But I saw his some domestic performances really good. So these two fast bowlers, what is their status at the moment?
Look, obviously, Mohsin is getting back there where he wanted to be, but not sure whether he's going to start straight away because obviously he hasn't played any cricket in last 1 year. He had a major surgery as well, so hopefully he can recover quickly because the left armer with that height and with that pace is always a luxury to have, and we all have seen that what impact he can have once he's 100% fit. So hopefully he can get 100% fit as quickly as possible, which is going to be another huge advantage for us because we now have Jaydev Unadkat as well with that experience. But Avesh Khan, we all know the quality performer he is, that and the kind of domestic season he's had, and obviously he would be itching to don those India colors again, especially in white ball cricket. So I'm sure that this tournament, this IPL, he should be looking to take that opportunity and try and bowl the way he wants to bowl, and he can bowl quick. So we would want him to see, look at him bowling quick.
Now, this is a question that I asked KL in the press conference about strike rates and how people on the outside view it. He thought that this was strike rate sometime is overrated. Your thoughts?
Look, my thoughts are pretty simple. I think strike rates for me are important, but it also depends at what number you're batting at. So imagine if someone who's batting at number 6 or 7, for me, I think his averages would be overrated, but his strike rate will be far more important because for me, someone batting at 6 or 7 will always have less opportunity to score those big runs. So those 10 balls, 20, 15 balls, 30 are as impactful as someone who's batting at the top of the order and getting that 80 or 90. So for me, I think depending on the positions, strike rates can be very, very important, especially if you want to win those games, those tight games.
Last couple of questions, and this I'm going to talk to you as a former cricketer and not just a mentor of LSG. There's a big debate, the kind of pitches that we're seeing in Test match cricket. What I want to know is there is a school of thought that says, previous generation batsmen were more equipped to play spin, and I think the level of playing spin has deteriorated over the years because of probably more of white ball cricket. Firstly, do you agree with that assessment that it has dipped the ability to play spin now in Test cricket this generation compared to the previous one?
Look, I don't think so. I think people like Pujara, people like Kohli, Rohit Sharma, all these guys are very good players of spin bowling. If they wouldn't have been that good players of spin bowling, they wouldn't have played 100 test matches. You have to be a good player of spin bowling and fast bowling. So for me, I think one thing that has changed, I think the DRS has played a massive role as well. Probably couple of years back when there was no DRS and there was no LBW on the front foot. Obviously, a lot of times you will have to change that technique as well. People do not talk about that too much because now to start playing with the bat is a completely different shift from keeping your bat next to the pad. So I feel that yes, playing on turning tracks is fine, but I would definitely not appreciate test matches finishing 2.5 days. That is not something which we all want to see. We want to see tight finishes. We want to see test matches like New Zealand and England, and if it can go up to the fourth or the fifth day, that's fine. But 2.5 days is a little short.
Final question. You're talking about front foot movement and all of that. How's your front foot doing? You'll be holding the bat very soon at the Legends League. Feeling the groove, feeling the ball, hitting the bat, or still far away from that?
Far away, far away, because I think I'm going to be much more nervous this time because I haven't touched a bat since pretty long time. But yes, very excited because you want to be on the park and try and probably do something what you've done all your life.
Thank you so much, Gautam, for speaking.